What's up, everybody? Or whoever joins my stream. Got a question. What does the WWE need to improve on? It seems like they have, you know, champions that don't draw. They have same stuff every week. Matches we've already seen. My question is, thank you. Question is, what does the WWE need to improve on? What's up, Michael, Amar, and Benjamin? How you doing? Now the WWE, I wonder, what do they need to improve on to make it better? Okay, Raw yesterday wasn't so good. Another boring Raw. And last week SmackDown was a pretty bad SmackDown. Improve on their stage. You don't like their setup for their stage. That's something. All right. I'm gonna write this down. Write down whatever you guys say. Whatever you think needs to change, I'm gonna write it down right here in my little book. Okay, so all right, here we go. There's another empty page right here. All right, so WWE improvements. So you say the stage for Raw and SmackDown, or just Raw? For okay, for Raw and SmackDown. All right. Wait, what did you say? Bring back CM Punk. A new logo. Okay, SmackDown's actually getting a new logo from what I read about. A new logo. Okay, let's look at what's going on with SmackDown today. Okay, so let me see if you agree with what's going on SmackDown. So today we have SmackDown Tag Team Championship Summit to take place. I see the Heavy Machinery, Eric Rowan and Daniel Bryan, and New Day. AJ Styles' turn. Balor and Nakamura to battle on the blue brand. AJ Styles, should he stay a heel? I think he should stay a heel. I think one thing they should improve on, in my opinion, is their tag team division. They have the same tag team champions, same contenders. So it's going to be the Usos versus a Revival at Extreme Rules. So we need. Let's write that down. New tag team contenders. Now, you think Jack Swagger's doing MMA? You think Jack Swagger should return? Maybe. We got SmackDown. We have Dolph Ziggler versus Kevin Owens. So yes or no? You like that idea? Dolph Ziggler and Kevin Owens had matches before back in 2014, I believe. Was there 14? No, it was 2015. Yeah, 2015. Not 14, I'm sorry. Okay, we have Shinsuke Nakamura versus Finn Balor. You guys that's actually a pretty good idea. How come the Intercontinental Championship gets valued and then devalued? Good? That's good, okay. So Shinsuke Nakamura versus Finn Balor. But my question is, why is this match happening on SmackDown and not Extreme Rules? That's my question. Imagine these two in a ladder match at Extreme Rules for the Intercontinental Championship. That would be pretty cool. Let's see. More value to the IC title. All right. I just feel like the Intercontinental Championship isn't getting any value at all. So I'm going to write down, I think the Intercontinental Championship deserves more value, in my opinion. Also, I think we're getting Nikki Cross versus Carmella. Is that good or bad, in your opinion? What do you think? Andrade is going to be a triple threat match. I didn't know that. So let's see. I didn't know that. Andrade should win it, though, because Andrade at least has more value. So let's see. Bad and boring. What about the return of The Undertaker? Is that good? Braun versus Bobby Lashley. What I don't like is Baron Corbin getting another title shot. I don't like that idea. So, we need new new opponents for Seth Rollins. Because Seth Rollins hasn't really fought anyone except Baron Corbin and Brock Lesnar, I believe. Seth Rollins is a pretty boring champion, so I'm not a fan of Seth Rollins. You might like Seth Rollins. I'm not really a fan of him, but that's just my opinion. All right. I don't see an Intercontinental Championship match at this pay-per-view, so I don't know. Seth versus The Undertaker. Okay. You know what? I think Braun versus Bobby Lashley should be a number one contender match for the Universal Championship. So, I got a yearbook right there. What about Bayley versus Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross, a 2-on-1 handicap match? Hey, here. By your book. And all these women in this yearbook are pregnant now. So, it don't matter. You got Bayley, okay. Ricochet versus AJ Styles. You like that rivalry? Should that continue on to SummerSlam? What do you think? Also, Brock Lesnar might cash in on somebody. Brock Lesnar. So let's see. Should Brock Lesnar become the champion? What do you think? Most people, it's basically on my survey 50-50. So, who should Brock Lesnar cash in on, Seth or Kofi Kingston? Need an opinion. Now, okay, so Brock. Okay, so Brock. Lesnar, WWE champion. Okay. Alright, so Brock Lesnar will be your WWE champion. What about 205 Live? An up or a down? What do you think? 205 Live. Do you care for 205 Live? And up. We got Drew Gulak versus Tony Nese. I like Drew Gulak. I like him. But how can we make 205 Live better? That's the question. How can we make 205 Live a better show? The premier athlete Tony Nese versus a submission specialist Drew Gulak. All right. Roman Reigns. What should Roman Reigns be doing that'll make things interesting? Should Roman Reigns be the contender for the Universal Championship? Alright, so nah. 205 Live doesn't need all that, in my opinion. Now, NXT, up or down? What do you think? Does NXT need improvement? I don't think so. But what do you think? NXT, does it need improvement? And up. Okay, so. And up for NXT. Nothing wrong. Okay, so. Jackson Parker, baby. Alright, okay, Do we need 2 women's championships? Do you like Becky Lynch as champion? What's your opinion? You like Becky Lynch as champion? Let's look at the roster. The roster. Alright, let's look at the roster for their champions right now are Seth Rollins. Seth up or down? Seth Rollins, an up or down? A down, so. Alright, Seth, an up and a down. For Seth, I'm going to say Seth is mutual. Okay, Kofi Kingston, an up or a down? What do you think? Kofi Kingston, up or down? An up for Kofi Kingston. All right. I'll put 50-50 for Kofi Kingston. Becky Lynch, an up or a down? What do you think? Becky Lynch. What's your opinion of Becky Lynch? A down. Why is Becky Lynch a down? What makes Becky Lynch kind of a down? What makes Becky Lynch a down? Give me your opinion. I'd like to hear what you have to say. Is it because she's boring? Is she not a good wrestler? Is it because of Seth Rollins? What makes Becky a down? Alright, I'm going to give her a down. Okay, now. Um. Okay, Bailey, your women's champion. Up or down? This is going to be interesting. And up. I think Bailey is okay. In my opinion, I'll give Bailey an up. She's a decent champion. Finn Balor. Finn Balor. What's your opinion of Finn Balor? Up or down? He hasn't been doing much. An up. Well, I'll give him an up for now. Okay? Ricochet. Do you like Ricochet as champion? Ricochet, an up or down? You know what? I like Ricochet. I'm going to give Ricochet personally an up. Okay, so I'm going to give him a big up. A big up for Ricochet. He gets a big up. Drew Gulak. You're a cruiserweight champion. What do you think? A down. Okay, he's getting a down because he's not establishing himself. Okay, now the tag teams. Let's start with the Iconics. What do you think? Iconics. And up. I think they're okay. They just have nobody to compete. So the Iconics are going to get in the middle. I'll give the Iconics an up. Okay, now the rival. Okay, so the Revival. What do you think? Are the Revival good tag team champions? Are you kind of bored by them? What do you think? A down? Why are the Revival a down? Why are the Revival not interesting? They're boring. I'm gonna give them a down. To me, I see no appeal of them. They're kind of boring me. Okay. Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan. Yeah, so the Revival are pretty much a huge down. They're old school, kind of. But okay, now Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan, what do you think? I think they're one of the most interesting tag teams, honestly, in my opinion. I'll give them an up. I like them. I just don't know what to do with them. Okay, and the 24/7 title. Now you got the 24/7 title. Let me write that better. Okay. The 24/7 title is going to be held by a bunch of people. You think it sucks? You guys like the 24/7 title? It's boring. 24/7 title. You like it? Some like it. I'll give it 50-50. Okay. Now, let's look at the roster. Okay. Let's start with the Universal Championship. And NXT is pretty much fine. We're not going to start talking about NXT. Okay. So, there's a wild card rule, I guess. A wild card rule. So let's see. Okay, so you think it's garbage. Okay, who can Seth Rollins challenge, fight against for the Universal title? I mean, who'd be a good challenger for Seth Rollins for the Universal Championship? Let's see. Um, what about Bobby Lashley? How about Bobby Lashley versus Seth Rollins? An up or a down? What do you think? For the Universal Championship. A down. You didn't like it? All right. How about Seth Rollins versus uh hmm Robert Roode? How about Robert Roode versus Ricochet? All right. I'll write some matches down that we want to see. All right. Winner take all Ricochet versus Seth for both the Universal and United States Championship. Okay, I'll write that down. Okay. Robert Roode's useless. Okay. Um. How about The Miz versus Seth Rollins? The Miz. You guys like The Miz? So I'm taking notes right now. Not okay. What if Miz were to turn heel and face Seth Rollins? So what if the Miz were to turn heel and challenge Seth Rollins? You guys don't like babyface Miz, so should I scratch off? Okay. Maybe. Just a maybe. Interesting. So I'm gonna write that down too. Miz a heel. Heel Miz is best for business. Okay. Let's see. Okay, that wasn't a good idea. How about Sami Zayn versus Seth Rollins? Although that match already happened. How about Sami Zayn? Any ideas? So far, all I got Seth versus Ricochet. How about Braun Strowman versus Seth Rollins? I'm gonna write that down. That seems like a good one. Seth versus Braun. That seems like a good match. The roster is pretty limited. There's not much we can do. Um, yeah, I know. I'm gonna turn that on right now. Actually, the only thing I want to watch on SmackDown is. Congratulations, man. You're on your way to being the WWE Universal Champion. Or the NXT Champion. Let's watch SmackDown. Go to Hulu. Starting right now, too. Alright, I'll see you guys in a minute. We'll discuss some stuff later.